So we wanted to come in here today. You've seen a lot of the footage of the outside of the toy hauler with the matching truck that we said was the Cliffords. So today we get to meet the Cliffords. So this is Meet the Cliffords. This is Jeff, Samantha, and Jeffrey. Jeffrey's become part of the family here the last few days. He's been in every office and visited everybody. But they have a lot of firsts in what we've done with the toy haulers. So we really wanted you to see this one because this toy hauler, first of all, is the first one that we did a matching truck. It's the first one that has these colors on the paint scheme in the manner that we did them. It's also the first one to have soft touch walls. They had that added to the living space of their coach. They have the new fireplace. So there's a lot of firsts in this coach. And we just want to talk to them a little bit about the whole experience of you coming in to see us. We had some conversations on the phone and a few times, and then you came in and visited looking at a different one and decided you wanted to build. And then we put the build together. And we changed the build.
Yeah.
And changed
So,
it again.
you know, just give us a little bit of information because you are one that came in and visited us and how you found us. And
Well, it began, we bought the rig with a different toy hauler, and the toy hauler was not really what we thought it was at the time. Until you actually spend some time in it, you really don't realize what you're really buying. And for instance, the fantastic fans up here you can turn on by a switch. And the other one I'd have to pull out a ladder. I don't think Jabbar could turn it on. But I'd have to turn on a ladder, open up the vent, and then then turn on the fan. And then when I wanted to turn it off, I'd have to go back out, get the ladder, and put it in. And then, you know, there's a bunch of things that I really didn't like about it, but you really don't know what to expect until you actually spend a little time in one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the sweet thing about one of these. You actually build it to how you want it, customize it the way you want it, and there's no surprises, you know. So that's what really drew us to Luxe. We were looking for a higher end unit that would have all the features that we would want, and there was this one and maybe two others that we kind of looked at a little bit half-ass, and we particularly liked the styling of the Luxe.
And we're looking for quality.
We were looking for quality, yeah, and we got it, in my eyes, no doubt.
And the rig that he was talking about is the unit that he traded in, that he bought with the truck that he brought in. And then when you brought the trade in for us to take in so that we could sell, which was very accommodating. You brought it in early so we could sell it ahead of time. Tell him what you did then. He came in, he was supposed to fly in. Or he was supposed to come in and go home.
It was kind of an interesting situation because a good friend of ours came out with us. We drove 14, 15 hours. And when we got here, it was dark out. The next morning we brought the unit here, and it was snowing out, and there was like 4 inches of snow on the ground. So there was no way we were going to be leaving anytime soon with that Peterbilt. So we made the decision to leave it here, and we talked to Marcos. Marcos really hooked me up as far as with a painter and whatnot, and we decided that we'd just leave it here and have it flow into the camper. And that actually worked out very well. It's dead on.
Yeah.
Great work.
It is. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And one of the nice things is now that we also have trucks that we're going to be offering, the Freightliners. And so other people can do the same thing. A lot of people will bring in their 1-tons and we will match the colors and put it into their paint schemes. But this actually was the whole scheme running through your truck. And so it was a first for us. So we were excited to see that because we can do that some more now in the future. And I'm sure after everybody sees this, there's going to be more of them that want to do it.
Sure.
Yeah, and the nice thing about the Luxe is it's 100% paint. All the colors, there's no decals or anything, and that's what was wrong with that Peterbilt initially. Is the gentleman I bought it off of didn't really take care of it. The colors faded. It ended up having mold getting into the vinyl, and you couldn't get it out. So I knew I wasn't going to be going with this camper and have a cheesy looking setup towing it that had It had these vinyl stickers that were old and faded and worn.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And when they came in, we did, we walked through all the units. You were really still teetering between regular fifth wheel and toy hauler, but you came in to look at a toy hauler.
yes.
And then we put all the colors together pretty much when you were here, didn't we?
Yes,
Except the cabinet colors, we changed them after you
we
left.
did. We did.
We did. So, you know, you just got a stunning fifth wheel. We're glad that Jeffrey got to come along to pick up because he's the one that got the paint job that he wanted.
Yes,
Because we had initially decided to go with the elite paint scheme,
Mm-hmm.
something a little more subtle, a little more toned down. Not really what you wanted, right?
Oh yeah.
You
Yep.
want the new one.
It's too
Yeah.
boring for Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
It's
was
just
more-
it mixes it up and makes it look like a way better, and it just
It is
yeah,
cool for a toy.
it does look really cool.
Yeah, it is. It's awesome. So, what do you think since you've been here for a
Oh,
few days? Are
it's
you
a-
having fun?
Yeah, it's a really neat factory. It's crazy how they build it from start to finish, and then the full body paint. First time I've ever seen that on a camper, which is really cool. And yeah, the beachfront interior on this camper is really nice.
Do you like it?
I love it.
Good. Yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
you've been at every part of the company.
Yeah.
Yep. So, you know, we just want to thank you for coming in because it's been a pleasure working with you guys. You guys are so much fun, and we've had a ball with you being here. And I invited you to Easter, but you said you're going
Well,
home.
you never know.
I
We may
know.
Stay.
You got my
guys have
number.
been wonderful.
Yeah, you got my number. And so we just want to thank you so much for coming in and letting us share all the pictures of your coaches with everybody. And after everybody saw it, they really wanted to know who the Cliffords were. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
That's
you.
been wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.